So the next one is from Mr. Dinesh Kumar. He says, as a nominee director, we have very limited time to go through the financial data and scope, etc. So what are the critical factors to be looked at during the meetings and before so that these can be taken up with the management?
Excellent. Geeta ji, I think I can answer this question here itself. Uh,
Okay.
and this is highly appreciated as independent director or as nominee director on the boards of different companies. Uh, we have very limited time, uh, number one. And number two, we also have our full-time jobs elsewhere. So therefore, what we need to do is to deliver an excellent performance when we are attending those board meetings or when we are attending those committee meetings. And how do we do that? How do we do that? So number one, what is the prime requirement? And fortunately, all of us on this group are experienced bankers. But what basically we need to be aware of are the prime KPIs, and with the help of those prime KPIs, we would be able to put our finger on those things which are going wrong in the organizations whenever we are participating in the board meetings or the committee meetings of that company. And the KPIs that I'm going to cover in this session today will definitely help you in achieving the objective that you have just stated stated. Now, just to share it with you, friends, fortunately, I have worked as a CFO in my previous version and the company secretary. And therefore, I have seen operations of a board management from both sides. Earlier, as a CFO and company secretary from the other side of the table, and today from as independent director and the chairman of the audit committee from this side of the table. And I have realized that it is not that as an independent director or as a nominee director, we need to know everything in the world. No, it's not. We only need to understand few things, and what those few things are. Those few things are, number one is what is purpose of a business, and what are the prime role and responsibility of an independent director, and that is what I'm going to cover with you. And plus, what is the relationship between the purpose of a business, value creation, risk management, profit, growth, sustainability, good corporate governance, and leadership. That is what we need to be aware at the outset. And then, of course, be also aware of the different tools available for the business performance measurement. So we should be able to basically tell the management from time to time, bringing their attention to some of these KPIs which may be going wrong. So we do not have to work on those KPIs. We only need to know as to what those KPIs are, draw the attention of the management to those KPIs, and then do a follow up. So when I say follow, what does it mean? That means when there is a next board meeting. And why next board meeting? Soon after the board meeting that you are attending currently is over, or as send a small mail that these are the points that we have discussed in the board meeting, and I would like the CFO of the company or the MD of the company or the CEO of the company to update me as to what the company has done to improve these KPIs. My experience as an independent director, I can tell you based on that, that this much itself puts the management of the assisted entities or the management of the companies on whose board we are there, that itself makes the management of these companies alert, and they become aware that they cannot take the things for granted. There are people who are paying attention to everything which is being done by the management, and this alertness and this awareness itself brings a lot of changes and improvement in those organizations. So with answer of these five questions that we have just discussed, let me come to the first one and understand as to what is purpose of a business and what is role.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
So if I may interrupt you, there is just one more question which I would like, one more expectation which I would